Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you will be enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class. There is an English for grade 7. We are learning unit number 1 and its title is Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam Treatment Towards Servants. Yes, my dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation and worksheet links are given below. You may click it, download it, or you can amend it for your ease. I am going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Our today's lecture, lecture number 4, we will learn about recognize paragraphs, including topic sentence and its supporting detail, and we will cover a page number 2. Before in English for grade 6, my dear students, we have already learned in writing skills how we can identify a paragraph and its supporting details. I hope you may remember it, and if now we are going to enhance our knowledge more about it into a text. So our students' learning outcomes are discuss a larger text to recognize each paragraph as a separate meaningful unit of expression with its own topic sentence and supporting details. So this is our SLO and we are going to get about this SLO, my dear students. My dear teachers and my dear students, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in Al-Quran, Surah At-Tawbah, verse number 122, they could devote themselves to studies in religion. So this beautiful verse is telling us about the importance of education, that how we can get education, and especially studies in religion, importance of studies in religion. So we have to get knowledge about religion. Our religion is Islam, and we have to get knowledge about religion. What is our purpose? Why Allah sent us in this world? So in this way we can get that, and how we have to behave with each other. Then we can get, and we will be able to respond and behave with each other correctly. Okay. So first of all, we are going to refresh our previous knowledge, and pre-reading skills are there. Yes, my dear students, how should we treat our servants? Okay, good. Next question is also there. How did the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam treat people? Good, excellent job. Now let's see. And we are going to start, my dear students. Open book, page number 1. Unit number 1 is titled Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam Treatment Towards Servants. So we are going to read about the text. On page number 2, start, open, and we are going to start our first paragraph. Slavery was a common practice in Arabia and almost all over the world before the time of Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So yes, my dear students, so that first line of the first paragraph is telling us about slavery. Slavery is that when any person is being owned by an other person. So this is called slavery, and he or she is committed that he or she will practice and will spend her own life according to other person's rules and orders. So this is called slavery, and it was common in Arabia when before the birth of Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and when there were no teachings of Islam. So we are talking about that. Okay, victorious nations of the time considered the people victorious nations. Let's see, my dear students, what does the word victorious mean? Victorious means winner, champion. Winner, champion, these are the synonyms of word victorious. Victorious means nations, people who have power are on high ranks, and they also own people in their own way. Okay, these are such type of peoples who are called victorious people. Okay, consider the people, next see on your book, captured by them as commodity, not as human beings, and treated them mercilessly for their own advantage. So this is this is discussion is before the teaching of Islam, my dear students, and how they were treating with their servants, and how, because commodity means that when like things, when we are treating with persons like things, a product. So that's why, and they were not like behaving as a human being, like as a living soul. Okay, so this is mercilessly for their own advantage, for their own purpose, they were treating them badly. So see there, words are there, commodity, item, product, or a thing. That these are the synonyms of these words. The word commodity, like when we are getting that, a person, as a thing, as a product. Mercilessly means cruel, strict. This is the word mercilessly, cruel, strict, have no mercy in their heart. So yes, my dear students, so now we have completed our first paragraph. So see there, that was, so read out that first paragraph. Slavery was a common practice in Arabia and almost all over the world before the time of Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So yes, my dear students, already we know that a paragraph has three parts. First is topic sentence, supporting detail, the body of the paragraph, and the last one, concluding sentence. So here that first paragraph is also called, my dear students, as the opening paragraph of a text. So this is our opening paragraph. The topic sentence is that slavery was a common practice in Arabia till Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the other is also that victorious nation of the time, and that is the supporting detail about the first line, the topic sentence. Okay, so in this way we can get that, and all the sentences in the paragraphs are connected with each other, they are linked, they gave a specific information specially related with the topic sentence. Okay, you can get that, good job. So let's see next. Our beloved Rasul Pak sallallahu alaihi wasallam urged and encouraged people to set the slaves free. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam declared the freeing of slaves an act of the highest virtue by which sins are forgiven. Yes, my dear students, so these beautiful lines are telling us that how Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam urged people, how he convinced people to treat their slaves like a human being in a good manner, how they can, and there also special thing was that Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam convinced the people to set them free, that they will be able to spend their lives by their own as they want to spend. Okay, so that was, thus they set free. Moreover, he sallallahu alaihi wasallam advised not to drive them. There is a word also, slave, that we have read that there is a word slave. So what does the word slave? Worker, like captive. Its actual synonym like captive. Okay, slave, a person that is being owned by an other person or other people. So such type of person is called slave. Okay, so next is like animals. He explained that their basic needs like food and clothing should be ensured. He constantly warned the Muslims that they would be accountable in the hereafter. So yes, my dear students, in these lines Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is explaining the basic needs of slaves. What were the basic needs of slaves? Like food, clothing, basic needs are that. Okay, so we have to treat them clearly like we want for ourselves. So this is the actual way to treat with slaves. Okay, and constantly warn the Muslims that they should be accountable in the hereafter. Hereafter means life after death. My dear students, it's our belief that there is life after death and we will be answerable for our all actions, those we are doing in this world. So it's our firm belief as a Muslim. So accountable means we will be answerable. We have to answer about all actions. Okay, so this is accountable. You can see there also. Ensure, guarantee, secure. That is the word in your book. Cloth, to provide clothes. Okay. Accountable means answerable, responsible. Already that we have discussed that accountable means answerable and responsible for all actions. So next, see my dear students, if they are not just and merciful to their slaves and servants, Hazrat Ali radiallahu anha reported that the last words spoken by the Rasul Pak sallallahu alayhi wasallam at the time of his death were, observe salah, the prayer, observe salah and fear Allah regarding your slaves and servants. So yes, my dear students, so you can judge now that how much importance Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam had given to the slave even at the time of his death. Even at the time of his death, he was giving like instructions that how we have to treat with slaves. He's giving up, Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is saying that we have to observe Salah, and after that next fear Allah. Especially we have to get fear Allah regarding slaves and servants, how we are behaving with our slaves. So we should behave in a nice way. Okay, my dear students, have you got? Good. So let's see next. This shows the importance of the rights of servants that the Rasul Pak sallallahu alaihi wasallam stressed upon and stressed its significance even at the time of his sallallahu alaihi wasallam departure from this world. History is witness that the lives of slaves and servants were transformed as a result of the teachings of Islam, and their human dignity was restored. Yes, this beautiful paragraph is telling us that how Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam changed the whole behavior regarding slaves. That due to teaching of Islam, the slaves got dignity in the society. They got also respect in the society. So this is the actual thing that Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave us a message at the time of his departure from the world, that how we have to treat with our slaves. Okay, these beautiful lines are telling us about the importance of slaves in our lives and how we have to treat with them. Okay, my dear students, good. So see there, many of them rose to be great scholars and leaders. Eventually, the whole world was influenced by his sallallahu guidance and slavery became of the past. It is reported by Hazrat Abu Huraira radiallahu anha that the Rasul Pak sallallahu said, food and dress are the rights of a slave, and he should not be assigned a task which may be beyond his capacity. So yes, my dear students, so what this beautiful paragraph is telling us, about that how due to teachings of Islam and due to the pure guidance of Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, how even slaves emerged like a scholar, great persons in the history. And history is witness about that. Okay, and it is reported by Hazrat Abu Huraira that Hazrat Rasul Pak sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that food and dress, what are the rights of a slave? Their food and dress are the rights of a slave, and we should be careful that while assigning any duty to them, we should see that if they are capable to do that or not. So we must not give that duty that our slaves, our servants are not able to perform well. So we must be careful about that. Okay, my dear students, good. So here's a question for you. While reading question is there. Which rights did the slaves obtain due to Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's teaching. Yes. So what you got from the text? Pause the video and respond this answer to your teacher. Excellent job, my dear students, and I hope you have got it nicely and you have got the concept that how we have to treat with our slaves. So next, see there is another thing, that this is the last paragraph that we have read just now. Like, history is witness that the lives of slaves and the servants were transformed as a result of the teachings of Islam, and their human dignity was restored. So which is the topic sentence of this paragraph, my dear students? Yes, this is the topic sentence. And even if we will get, my dear students, here is a thing for you, even if we will get this paragraph in a separate form, then also this paragraph will give us a specific message. So which specific message is being given? You can see this is a topic sentence, my dear students. History is witness that the lives of slaves, this is given the witness of history in Islam. So this is all are these supporting detail of these paragraph. Okay, we can get that how paragraph are. So my dear students, we got that how paragraph are linked with each other. Even paragraphs are linked with each other in a text, but we can get that also if we will get a single paragraph separately, then also it will give us a message to us, a complete concept. Okay, this is the way to write, to read, and to get a paragraph according to its parts. Okay, have you got, my dear students? Good job. So let's perform an activity and see that have you got what you got about paragraph. So my dear teachers, are you ready? Get students into groups. Give them task to read out the second paragraph of the text carefully. So yes, my dear teachers, get your students into groups and give them task on their book. They should read the second paragraph of the text carefully. Okay, and after that, what they will do? See there, underline the topic sentence and supporting details. After 2 or 3 minutes discussion, the information in front of your class you will discuss. Okay, after 2-3 minutes discussion and getting that what is in the second paragraph, so you will get students in front of the class and they will discuss their gathered information in front of class. Okay, perform this activity in your class. Pause the video, my dear teachers, and get this activity into your class. I'm waiting for you. Excellent job. I hope you have got it in a nice way and you got that how we can get a paragraph according to its different parts. Good job. So now it's activity time, an individual activity. Open your book, page number 3. There is question number 1. A is there, reading comprehension. You will do question number 1 and 2 in your notebook. Yes, my dear teachers, pause the video and get these 2 questions in their notebooks. Excellent job. Good. I hope you have done it in a nice way. So what's our homework for today? Write the topic sentence of the 4th paragraph and explain it in your own words in your notebooks. So my dear students, you will explain the 4th paragraph. You will see what is the topic sentence, what was the 4th paragraph, this was, and you will see judge its topic sentence, and after that topic sentence you will give in details in your own words. Okay, in your notebook. This is your today's task for homework. So yes, my dear teachers, this is worksheet. This worksheet link is given below. You should click it and provide it to your students in printed form so that we might be able to get that how much knowledge they have collected about paragraphs. So what we have learned today? Today we learned to recognize the parts of paragraphs in a text. We learned that how paragraphs are connected and each paragraph has specific information in it, and in this way we have covered up our SLO, discuss a larger text to recognize each paragraph as a separate meaningful unit of expression with its own topic sentence and supporting details. So yes, my dear teachers and my dear students, so today we have covered up our SLO and we got that about this paragraph writing and how we can judge in a paragraph in our reading text. Okay, so tomorrow with a new lecture. See you soon, inshallah. Till that, take a rest, stay blessed. Allah Hafiz.